ABC15.com, I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. High pressure dominates our forecast this week, and that means temperatures are going to be running more than 10 degrees above the average for this time of year. Today, that'll certainly be the case, and today records are also in jeopardy. That ridge of high pressure means the storm track stays to our north, so you can plan on dry weather through the end of the week. We are feeling some strong winds out of the east-southeast today, and the strongest winds will continue through the mid-afternoon before they start to back off this evening and tonight. And the rest of the week, winds are looking lighter. Again, that storm track primarily staying to the north. That ridge does flatten out a bit tomorrow. That means tomorrow will not be as warm as today, but still well above the average for this time of year. And I mentioned as that ridge flattens out, we are still not going to see any storms as the main storm track still stays well to our north. We'll see a little bit more cloud cover for your Tuesday, even into early Wednesday, mostly sunny on Thursday. But overall, that 7-day forecast looks dry, and even beyond the next 7 days, still not seeing those signs of rainfall. So our dry stretch will continue, and again today we're going to deal with some gusty winds, especially for spots south and southeast of the Phoenix area, but we're feeling the breezes here in the valley too through at least mid-afternoon today, with gusts at times peaking near that 20 to 25 mile an hour mark. Notice that by 11 o'clock here tonight, just some lingering breezes, but overall things are lightening up, and by tomorrow the winds will feel lighter across the state, and we'll see those light winds continue through the middle of the week at least. Today, those winds will be sustained out of the east at times between 10 and 20 miles an hour, gusts peaking near 25 miles an hour. Light winds in northern Arizona, spots like Flagstaff. This shouldn't be too much of an impact for the high country. It's primarily central and southeast Arizona where we're feeling the strongest wind gusts today. Gusts in spots like Tucson could peak as high as 40 miles an hour. And because of the very dry conditions and those gusty winds, we've got a heightened fire threat. So know that we are under a red flag warning through 5 o'clock here this evening. That does include areas south of Casa Grande and southeast of Casa Grande, all the way down to the Mexican border. Also off to the east, just west of the Douglas area into Cochise County, that area under that red flag warning, indicating that heightened wildfire danger. And dust could be an issue, especially in spots south of the valley, right along I-10 and Casa Grande, Picacho Peak, where we tend to see some of those dust channels. Watch for some areas of blowing dust. These are some of the dustiest spots in our state. And again, I-10 will be impacted as those winds increase at times, again gusting as high as 35 to 40 miles an hour. So be on alert if you're traveling south of the Phoenix area. Today in Phoenix, though, breezy and very warm. A high of 82 for Phoenix. The record today is 83. That was set all the way back in 1935. So we could potentially tie that record. It is in jeopardy today. So something to keep in mind and something we'll be watching through the afternoon. Now yesterday, Phoenix hit a high of 80. A lot of valley cities ending up in the upper 70s yesterday. Today, though, most of us warm into the low 80s across the valley, with Chandler topping out at 82, 82 in Peoria and Deer Valley. Phoenix, Glendale, Tempe, all hitting those low 80s as well. As you look across the state, we'll top out at 54 in Flagstaff, 56 in Heber and Show Low, and highs will be near 70 in spots like Kingman and Sedona and also Payson. So unseasonably warm across the state. Overnight tonight, back to cold, down into the 20s along the rim from the Grand Canyon to Show Low, and below freezing in those areas. Prescott dropping to 31, upper 40s and 50s from Quartzsite over to Lake Havasu and Bullhead City. Overnight across the valley, those lows will be fairly close to the average as far as those lows go, mid to upper 70s for overnight lows going into tomorrow morning. So a chilly to cold start tomorrow, but then back to near 80 degrees for your Tuesday afternoon. 79 for Wednesday, 80 on Thursday, Friday topping out at 81, and it looks like we'll come close to that record on Friday again. The record 82 degrees for that day, so that's something we'll be watching closely. Overall, the trend is those highs right near 80 degrees, running nearly 10 to 15 degrees above the average for this time of year, and those morning temperatures in the 40s to low 50s each day.